Hello, my name is Stephanie Brothers, and for this Activity Development Assignment 2, the abstract version, we're going to discuss time management skills. Now, time management is the act or the process of consciously determining whether or not that you can be productive in getting a skill done, a specific activity, such as just washing clothes, whether you're productive or efficient. That's what time management means. So many people have trouble with time management skills, so I thought I would address that today. The first thing we're going to go over are the 10 common time management mistakes made. The first one we have here is failing to keep a to-do list. Right here I have an example of a to-do list, as one of mine may be, and when I complete one of these activities, such as cooking supper, I make a mark through it or I check mark it to show that I've completed it. And then when I've completed all the activities on the list for that day, I feel like that I have accomplished something that day and got something done. Now that's the best time management skill that I have, and I need to work on these skills as well as most of you do. So we're going to go to number 2, not setting personal goals. And this means that you just don't have a clear goal of what you have in mind to do. If you don't have a clear goal, you don't know what you're trying to reach and what you're trying to accomplish. So you need to set some kind of goal that day, or whether we're working on online classes right now, so you could set a goal of each assignment that you have to do. The next one, number 3, is not prioritizing. This essentially means that you may have a to-do list, but you don't prioritize the important things to do first. So if you do the minute things first, you may not get the biggest thing that you need to do done first. You do it last, or sometimes it may not get done at all. So we need to prioritize those goals that we set. The fourth one is failing to manage your distractions. Such as, we can have many distractions, such as when we try to do our homework, our family is running up and down the stairs, or they're singing or doing different things. That could create a distraction. Or people talking to you, you're trying to get something done. You're on the phone rings, that's a distraction as well. So we need to minimize those distractions. The fifth one is procrastination. And I'm sure this is one mistake that many of us make, is procrastination. And that is when we just want to put off something that we may not want to do at all. But again, I go back to the to-do list, but that's where those come in handy. Sometimes if I don't get through the whole list in one day, I'll go the next day and try to get that done. But if you procrastinate, these time management skills will not happen at all. The sixth one is taking on too much. A lot of us may have this problem. We may take on more than we can accomplish, more that we can work on that day, or even for a week. We take on too many tasks at hand. We tell too many people, yes, that we'll do these things, and we may never get them done. So the more you do that, then the less time management skills you'll get, where you might not have any at all eventually. The seventh one is thriving on busy. Now that means is that some people do thrive on being busy. They just like to be busy constantly and constantly. But we know that everybody's not as busy as they look sometimes. So if you thrive on being busy, then those things won't come to fruition and you won't get them done. The eighth one is multitasking. And that kind of goes with taking on too much. That kind of goes together, multitasking. If you get your heart set on doing one thing or one goal at a time, you will achieve the goals better than if you take on too many things at one time and don't finish what you started. The ninth one is not taking breaks. Now, if you don't ever take a break, if you're too busy and you never take a break, you will get burnt out on what you're doing, whether it's homework or whether it's work or anything like this. If you never take a break, you will get burnt out on it, and then that goal will dwindle away. And the last common mistake we have is ineffectively scheduling tasks. So for instance, we may schedule an appointment when we know that we have a couple other appointments at that time as well, and that's not good time management skills. We need to make sure that we know our schedule and don't overlap each other to where we can't make one or two of the appointments and then have to reschedule them later, and usually you forget to reschedule them. So these are 10 common mistakes that we might make in trying to have effective time management skills. However, if you like to know how you are on time management skills, there are a few tests online that you can do that will grade you and tell you whether you can check, yes, I multitask a lot, or different things like that. Then it will score you on whether you're a very good time management skill person. And the next one would be like, you need some help in time management skills, maybe some specific things like this. And then the other one would be that you have no time management skills at all. And then they can give you some advice on that on the online test if you just Google those tests. So the last thing I want to leave you with is that time management is a plethora of different things. It's not caused by one certain thing. It could be caused by many different things that would have you not to have very good time management skills. So in closing, I want to leave you with this cartoon. It says, I was going to attend the time management seminar, but I couldn't fit it in. So if this is you, this cartoon applies to you, then you need to work on your time management skills. Thank you.